Shadim Shari, it is Monday, last week of tax loss selling. Let's comb through the next few days to see if these deep bargain will bounce after this week. Monday, October 28th. We got 4 days left to the month. No doubt, another bad October for most people. For sure, I can say that I have a bad month so far. Not unexpected. All right. First up, AMN. For those that don't know, AMN specialize in healthcare job posting, um, whether it's nursing, doctors, dentists, dental assistants, you name it, medical related. If you look for help or look to find a job, they have all the websites for the most part. For the most part, I'm not saying that they are the only one, but they are the king of medical related healthcare jobs services. It's been an ugly year. I have not traded AMN in multiple years. The last time I was in it was way back in the pandemic time. So let's go back 3 years. The funny thing is, look at that channel going back 3 years. Channel low, channel low, channel low, bounce, right? And yes, it violates. So this could have been the bottom. Let's go back even 5 years. It's time flew so fast that even pandemic low is now you had to go 4 years. All right, but I'm gonna go 5 years to show you. See, there you go. Pandemic low. And then yeah, the last time that I traded was during this bull run. Okay. Woo! It was a sweet ride. Trust me, it was. If you didn't buy AMN doing all that madness and how hospital couldn't find nurses fast enough, yeah, that was a boom time. And then we had a bust since since October since October of 2021. It has been nothing but pain. Okay, and then you have gosh, been ugly. So yes, is it random? No, it's not random. Okay, let's clean this up. Let's clean up this chart. Ref low, right there. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Pandemic low. Right there. Let's go back even 10 years, 20 years. Yeah, look at that. That's not random either. As far as pandemic low, look, that was previous high, and then support, right? And then pandemic, boom. So you are here. You're here, okay? Fundamentally, can't be too excited about this sector, right? What is gonna be, if you follow the news, and I have shown the news in the chat group many times in the past few weeks, a lot of hospitals are laying off a lot all over the country. You're not talking like massive thousands, but they are laying off in the hundreds, in the dozens. There's news, if you pay attention to it, there are news everywhere in many states, from Texas to California to Washington. They are laying off. Hospitals are shrinking. So fundamentally, I hate, and a lot of time outside of the big pharma, the fundamental of many of these beaten up stocks in October are deserving. Okay, they are. No mistake about that, right? No mistake. But um, perhaps 36.5 back in early October was the bottom. It's showing well, so I don't hate it here. I might grab some share myself on Reddit. Anything below 39, I say go for it, right? Go for it. I think potentially, potentially. Let's see. Let's duplicate this. How high can this channel go? See? Oops. Sometimes it does not let me duplicate the line. It's weird. Remove. Remove. Okay, let's zoom out 3 years. Sometimes you gotta do, it's a weird thing of swim. Sometimes I have a glitch where if I try to duplicate a line in the 1 year chart, it would not let me do it. There could be a channel within a channel, right? That's what I'm trying to do. So it's a big channel, and it would be delusional for me to think that this stock will see channel high anytime soon, not in the next month or 2 or 3. But let's duplicate it on this channel. It's not far-fetched, okay? We can look the time where it's become a channel on itself, right? Channel within the channel. So can you see, can I see a double? Yeah, I can. Mid-30s, almost a double to 60, okay? So do I see a 90% run? Yeah. It happened, okay? The way you look at channel, right? Go back to 1 year. It happened here. As far as going from 45-ish to almost 70. Or yeah, so or 70. That's pretty nice. And that happened from July 10 to be exact, to July 31st. So yeah, that's literally 21 days, 3 weeks run. So is it out of line to think that it's possible that this thing can run from where it is right now by the end of the year? No, not out of line. Okay, so I like it here. Now the chip is of course booming, right? You got NVIDIA and Texas Instrument and AMD all booming. The chip equipment, not so. And I have brought them up from time to time, and no doubt about that. This is the line in the sand, right? Beautiful, beautiful bounce. I did sell put spread here and there, but did not own any share. And if there is any pullback into the 72, the zone, okay? Let's draw in the zone. It's beautiful, okay? This is, if you don't like TA, I don't know what else to do. You think it's random that it did this? No, it's not. This is not a random spot. This is a very strong support spot, okay? Once again, another stock, another company that I'm not a big fan of fundamentally. You're not gonna have the biggie Intel slashing budget, not spending on buying equipment, laying off tens and thousands, and they're gonna get money. But TA wise, if you can buy 72 in the 72, I would. That's where I've been selling my put spread. I've been selling 71.68 put spread the last couple of weeks. Okay, so I might still do that instead of buying share. It's all about risk and reward on where to best throw my money. Okay, I have put in a significant amount of capital the last 2 weeks into a lot of beaten up stock. A lot. substantial, about dare I say more than 10% of my portfolio. I had, going into the month of October, I had over 20% cash, and it is less than 10% now. So over 10% of the portfolio has been allocated to beaten up stocks. So that's one. AMAT, I like less. It need to come down even more, right? But same thing here. You have a zone, right? You have a zone. I picked the best two to show first. The next two had to come down substantially. Okay, well, I would say substantially, but it is definitely the least like of the four that I'm showing today. I'll talk about, but yeah, same thing here. Okay, no, you gotta come down to 174 ish to be in that zone, and then it might be worth selling some puts. Last, ASML. Now this one came down hard. Okay, this one came down. Look at that candle. You know what I call it? You know, not the God candle. It's a devil's candle, hell candle. Oh my goodness! When you have a candle that go from channel high to channel low, wow, that's nasty. 2 days. It took 2 days to get down there, but it's down here. So for the bold and brave, yeah, that was a spot, right? That was a spot, and that's not random either. That is a good confluence to buy. I missed it. Okay, there was just too many bargains this past 2 weeks to buy, but this is not a bad area because you have an area of consolidation, check back, right? So no, it's not a bad spot at all. So the confluence of a consolidation zone, a support zone, and now you have the channel. Yeah, that was it. Does it mean that the buying opportunity is gone? I would say no. It's depend on what other position AMN or LRCX Lam Research do. I might buy here, but I like it. If you're looking for beaten up October's tax loss selling stocks, this is another one that I think is worth a look. Right, so that's what I've been doing the past 2 weeks. Is giving you highlight all the beaten up stocks I think is worth. No doubt between this week and the rest of the year, I will circle back and look at many of, not many, every single one of the stock that I mentioned in the past 2 weeks as far as tax loss opportunities. We'll go back and do the homework to see if those was the right choices as far as buying them on the crash, not the dip. They all had crashed 20 to 30 to 40 to 50%. So if not buying them now, when, right? All right, people, let's get this week going. I am looking forward for the end of tax loss selling to see if I make